Hi, it's Kim, and welcome back to Expressions of the Universe. And here are your intuitive readings for the week of February 1st through the 7th. This reading really took an interesting turn as I was choosing the cards just now. And of course they all go together, but in the end we have some really good news. So the angel card and the energy that I chose for the week is communication. I don't know if you want to go ahead and pause your screen so that you can see. I'm going to zoom that up for you so that you can read that. And then there's the affirmation. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know if it's going to come out backwards or not. But what this card is said to me right away was I'm having communication error with my brain. It talked to me about integrity and speaking your truth and being honest, not only with yourself, but with others. Also, are you asking for what it is that you want? Are you being clear? Are people being clear with you? Not only about you speaking, but are you taking the time to listen to people? Are you taking the time to listen to what people are saying to you? You know, communication is a two-way street. But I feel a lot of this has to do with personal integrity. That's just the feeling that I got. So take this week and try to improve your communication with yourself, with spirit. You can talk to them all of the time. You can ask them to show you signs. You can ask them for what you want. I do it every single day. And if you saw my crystal reading that I just recorded, the crystals for the week are sodalite and lapis lazuli. They are both throat chakra stones. I highly recommend using that, especially with communication coming up. The throat chakra stones allow you to speak your truth and to say things clearly and to get things off of your chest. So I chose a couple cards from the Gaia deck this week, and then Colette Baron reads Wisdom of the Avalon, because you know I love them. And perception comes up again. So I feel that some of us are finally seeing a different perception in the world. We're seeing things a little bit differently. Give you a close-up look of that card. Some of us are still stuck and we cannot see the bigger picture. You need to work on that, but congratulations to those of you who can see the bigger picture, who can see both sides of every coin. That's what perception is really about. You know, you can have your belief in one thing, but if you can go ahead and see the other side of what your belief is and at least understand it, then you're getting a grasp of the bigger picture and you're finally getting a grasp of perception. And the next card is the Sacred Heart. And to me, this is about soulmates. This is about great love. We are coming up on Valentine's Day, so it doesn't surprise me that the Sacred Heart has come up. But the Sacred Heart is also about loving yourself. You know, putting the love into yourself and respecting yourself. And I'll show you why. We have the Temptress that comes up next. And the Temptress is, part of it's about seduction. So I do predict that some of you are going to be falling in love at this time. That's what I see with the Sacred Heart. And you will be basically in a love at first sight type of situation. You will be seduced. However, I have to warn you, the Temptress is also about deceit and being hurt very deeply by somebody that you believed in. It's also interesting that this Temptress comes up because I spoke about Jupiter in retrograde in my astro video, and the bad side of that Jupiter retrograde is about people stepping out on their loved ones, cheating. So, hopefully you are not the one that is doing that. Hopefully it's not happening to you, because I would hate to see any of you have a broken heart. So just be cautious. If you are getting caught up in a brand new romance, which is woohoo, wonderful for you, just be very, very careful, that this person is not deceiving you. The next card that I chose is Evolution. And what Evolution is, we have some glare coming in the window. Evolution is all about transformation. We're finally making the changes that will stick, that will make a difference in our life. Things are transforming. Think about the butterfly that starts out as a caterpillar and then goes into the chrysalis, its cocoon, and then it comes out and emerges transformed. The first thing that came to my mind when I saw this was, we've ended Mercury retrograde. It was over last Monday. Yes, we are still in the shadow of it until February 14th. However, I think a lot of us are emerging from this Mercury retrograde, and we're finally, on February 1st, we're going to start to feel that renewal, and it's going to build through the rest of the month. Also, Evolution is about climate changes, and so I think that this transformation energy is going to carry us all the way through March 20th, through the vernal equinox, when we have our first day of spring, and then that's when things are really going to get fantastic. So I see a lot of really wonderful things happening for all of us. So then I went into my Colette Baron-Reid deck. First card that came out, Communication. How about that? Because that was the angel card that I picked for the week. So now that I've got the double communication card, this is really saying to pay attention. You need to truly ask for what it is that you want. Are you communicating your needs and your wants to those, to your loved ones, to your friends, to your family, to your bosses, anybody that you have to deal with on a daily basis? Or are you just being a doormat? Also, this goes hand in hand with, are you listening to what other people are asking you and telling you that they need? So, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. But we really need to improve our communication skills. We need to improve our listening skills. And this is all about integrity. This card number is 41, which equals to a 5. And that says to me, it's time that we change the way that we communicate. And we have to act in total integrity, which is being honest. And also that says to me, if you're going to talk the talk, you better walk the walk. There's nothing that I dislike more than people that say blah, 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 and then their actions don't show it. I mean, you can say anything all day long, but if you don't follow up, on what you're promising, then you're just full of crap. Ooh, which made me think of not following up on what you're promising. The Temptress is also about broken promises. So you can blah, blah, blah all day long, but, if you're going to go ahead and not walk your talk, then it's nothing more than a broken promise. Have integrity. Be honest with not only yourself, but the ones that you love. The next card that came up was the Serpent, and I'm going to have to tilt that so you could see that. And the Serpent is about knowledge and healing. At least that's what that card says. But to me, the Serpent is, once again, about deceit. And that's what I'm picking up. But also, so I see knowledge and healing. You're going to find out some information this week, and it could be a little bit shocking to you. This is the energy that I'm feeling for this week. And it's going to be at the beginning of the week, like Tuesday, Wednesday. The knowledge that you are going to gain, you're going to hear or find out something, and it's going to be extremely shocking. And then once the end of Wednesday into Thursday comes, it's going to start your healing process. It's almost as if you're going to be over and finished with something come Friday. I feel that come Friday, there's going to be the death of something. And we've got Venus crossing Pluto, which also indicates the death of something that we love. Unfortunately, and I hope it's nothing here in my house. But go check out the astro forecast for the week, and you'll see what I mean. And then the final card for this week. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's joy. And what this is telling me is that come next Saturday, which would be, I think, February 6th, it is time to celebrate. So I think, you're going to get this knowledge at the beginning of the week. It could be quite shocking. And then you're just going to, by the end of the week, you're going to be like, F it. Thank God. I'm moving on. It's time for me to party and celebrate and get on your journey and go. Enjoy your life. The weather has been really, really nice here on the East Coast. We had one major snowstorm, and it really wasn't even that bad because the majority of the snow melted within 3 days because it's been so warm. And I just it feels like spring to me. I already feel like spring. And I hope you do too. I know a lot of you are living in some very, very lovely warm places in the world. I do envy you, but I do like my winter. My dogs love the winter. So that's all I have for you for this week. I hope you enjoyed these videos being split up the way that they are. I think I will edit them together into one video and give you the choice of either watching them all at one time or in separate segments with the astro video, the crystal video, and then the card reading video. And just so you know, that was asked of me by several of my clients that only watch one segment. They didn't want to have to sit through a 20 or 30-minute video to get to the segment that they loved. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the format of the videos. I'm going to try this for the next couple of weeks and see how it works. And hopefully you will all like it. And if you hate it, please let me know. I will see you next week. And peace and love. Blessings. Bye.